Hello everyone, this has honestly been one of my most requested videos, so I'm super excited to finally share it with you. Today I'll be walking you through my full hair care routine, something I developed and refined over many years. I'll tell you exactly what I use, how I use it, and how I keep my hair healthy, soft, and shiny, even in the desert, dry air. So if you're ready, let's get started. Now, I'm not a hair expert. I'm just someone who knows my own hair. I have naturally thick, full hair, and that's honestly thanks to genetics. Thanks, Mom. But I definitely don't take that for granted. I do my best to keep my scalp and hair healthy, especially with all the changes that come with menopause and color treating my hair. So I've had a full hysterectomy due to medical issues. I'm not able to go on HRT. So I have had to make sure that I'm really keeping the hair super healthy. So because my hair is so thick and I live in a very dry climate, I only wash it once a week. And I think that letting you know also that I live in a dry climate is really important because the humidity, this routine would probably not work for me if I lived where I'm from, Michigan, because it's so much more humid there. But dry air absolutely loves hair. My hair loves the dry air. So between washes, I usually use a dry shampoo. And the one that I've been loving is a Pureology. This is absolutely brilliant. And that's what I use in between washing. So my hair is also color treated and I get it cut and colored about every 7 to 8 weeks. I've actually had the same stylist for over 11 years here in Vegas, and she's absolutely amazing. I feel that having someone who listens and takes their time with you really makes a difference. So before I wash, I do a little prep work. So I use the Epres pre-wash treatment. I purchased this on my own before they sent me a couple of these. So they did send me a couple of these, but I absolutely loved it before they even sent it to me. So it is their bond treatment. So this is where you are, it's a really fine mist and you saturate the hair with this. Okay, that's really important that you saturate it. And then I do use coconut oil. This is the Coconut Miracle Oil. This is by OGX, and I use this on the ends of my hair, probably about mid shaft all the way down. And I let that sit at least 20 minutes. And sometimes I will even sleep on it overnight. And I just use a Bonnett to ensure that I'm not getting all the stuff on my pillowcase. But I find that this combination is really important in helping to soften and protect my hair. So on wash day, I usually always do a double cleanse. In the first wash, I've been using the Redken. This is their hair cleansing cream. This is definitely going to help with any product buildup, and it really cleans the scalp, which is key for healthy hair. So I've been loving this, and sometimes I will even let it sit in my hair for maybe a couple of minutes. And then the second wash, I go in. I have tried so many shampoos, and I always go back to the Pureology Hydrate. I've used it for years, and it's a light purple color, so it keeps my color kind of nice and vibrant, which I love. They do have a darker purple shampoo. I can't remember what it's called, but I just found that to be really high maintenance in that there was purple all over my shower. And it was just such a pain in the hiney. And I found that it was almost, the purple was just too much for my hair and it made it look really brassy. So I just love this one. A lot of people will only just really focus on the scalp and washing the scalp. And while I do, because I only wash my hair once a week, I like to actually, and my hair is so thick and heavy, I actually like to make sure that I'm getting and I'm washing this area as well. I find that when I do use the shampoo and I'm also focused on the mid and the ends, that it makes my hair appear like more airy and light. I wasn't doing that. I was just focusing on the scalp, and then whatever was left over, like, would rinse off this area. That's kind of what I saw in a lot of YouTube videos. But what I was noticing is that my hair became just really heavy, and I just couldn't get that bouncy, airy feel. And so now it has made a huge change that I am really focusing on this area with the shampoo as well. So for conditioner, this is my newest holy grail. This is Dove. This is their intense 10-in-1 serum intensive repair. This is like a hair mask, and this is what I use. And I swear by this. This is absolutely gorgeous, and it's super affordable. I only use conditioner right here at the mid-length, and I really saturate the ends, and I leave it on for 1 minute. I like that I don't have to leave it on for 5 minutes. And I just feel like this, just like after I rinse it out, my hair is soft when it's even wet. So I know, to me, that that's like, oh my gosh, that is so working. So this is what I use. I don't use any other conditioner. Also, I have tried the K18 bond treatment, but it just didn't work for me. It was really high maintenance. I couldn't get my hair to feel great, look great. I didn't like that you had to, stop, do what you're doing in the shower, and you got to leave it in for 4 minutes. And it was just this whole thing. And then you weren't supposed to use conditioner after, and my hair was dry. That was just a nightmare. Don't use K18 for me personally. If you do, we would love to know. After washing the hair, I gently dry my hair with a microfiber towel. I think that that is really important. Not using a regular towel. I think the microfiber is just so much more gentle on the hair, and I'm usually like wringing it out like this. I'm not doing this because I don't want any of my hair to, get damaged. And I usually will definitely put it up in one of those microfiber wraps as well for about 20 minutes. And then I go in to styling. So what I do, one of my favorite products to use for heat protectant and also a detangler is a Pureology 24 or 21. I think it's Essential Benefits. They're color Fanatic. This is your multitasker. It's going to help to detangle, condition the hair, as well as it is a heat protectant. This has been a holy grail of mine for a really long time. And then I also go in with the Bumble and Bumble. This is their straight blow dry. This is kind of one of those finicky products, okay? Like, if you use too much of this, you are going to feel it. It's going to be very heavy and weighed down. So you really need to go in light with this. This lasts me forever, at least probably a year, if not more, because you need the smallest amount. And I like to section the hair whenever it is that I'm adding product to the hair. And then I like to use my wet brush to gently kind of comb everything through to make sure that I'm getting the product all over the hair. Something I did invest in was a really good blow dryer. I have tried the Revlon, the Shark, the Tymo. I have probably purchased so many hair dryers, like cheapy ones, $40, $50, that it like cost me more than what this one did. And they just ended up frying my hair. Like, they would work and they would look great for like the first month. And then after the first month, my hair was just looking really fried. So I went ahead and splurged, and I think this is a couple $100, and I'm absolutely loving this. This is actually the hair dryer that my hairstylist used on me, and I was like, I want that bad boy. So this is the Nero, and it has 3 attachments as well, but this is absolutely brilliant, and I love how lightweight it is. And I do use a round brush, but I just use a round brush so that I can just kind of get a smooth finish. And look at how this kind of goes like this. I really like that. But it is very easy to use. And because my hair is so thick, it takes me a while to blow dry my hair. I always do kind of go over and pre-dry it, until it's about 80% before I go in with the round brush. But the round brush for me, I can never get it to look like my stylist does. I've tried everything. So I just round brush it to at least get it kind of nice and, a little bit more straight before going into the last product, which is styling tool, which is the WavyTalk. I swear by this. This is wonderful. This is not a hair dryer. It is like a curling brush. And this is what gives me that sleek, kind of bouncy curls that kind of looks like me going in and getting a blowout. This is the best thing that I've have, and I swear by this. And it has it doesn't fry your hair. It has like an ion technology that is actually just really good, and it doesn't fry my hair. I've been using this for probably over a year now, and I absolutely love it. But before I go in with the heating tool, I do use another heat protectant, and I use actually the flat iron styling mist. I've been using this for years. It's a Moroccan Argan oil. It is by Giovanni. And I like to put this on, and it also gives me just this beautiful, like sleek, like kind of shiny look. And I've been using this forever, and it's a great heat protectant. So I will use that. And then once I am done with the styling of my hair, I do use an oil. And one of my new favorites, I wasn't going to even try the Lolavie by Jennifer Aniston, but they did reach out to me and they sent this to me, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. This is their lightweight hair oil, and this is truly lightweight. Before I was using the Giovanni. This is a great hair mist. This is kind of like a high gloss shine, and it also gets rid of any frizzies, that are flying around, and it gives you a beautiful shine. This is much cheaper. I think this is like $11, but you can spray it or you could put it on your hands and then, rub it through. But I just received this, I would say about a couple of weeks ago, and I am loving this. Okay. This is like serious shine, and I'm really surprised at how lightweight it is. It really is lightweight. I've got ink all over this whole issue. But anyway, it's very lightweight, and it's beautiful on the hair, and it doesn't weigh my hair down. I don't like anything that is going to weigh my hair down at all. So this has been gorgeous, and I'd love to know if you guys have tried this at all. Would love to know your thoughts on that. But I think that this is definitely going to be in my routine, because I have not yet found an oil that is light enough that I really like, that doesn't weigh the hair down, except for this one, which is another good one too. More inexpensive, this one is more affordable than this one. I think that this one is like $33. This is going to last me forever. And I think this one is like $12. So you can see why I only do this once a week. And sometimes I can even go a little bit longer in the wintertime. I can sometimes go 10 days without washing my hair and just using dry shampoo because it's so dry here. But the last thing that I do, and this is really important, is sleeping. I have been using the Sleepy Tie for a couple of years now. I absolutely love it. It keeps my hair looking like this every day. I don't even brush it. I just put it through and sleep with it. It's very comfortable. I sleep with it at night, and then I just wake up, take it out, and my hair looks like this. I mean, it's crazy. I swear by it. I love it. I bring it with me everywhere. I have like 3 or 4 of them. Okay, this also is really important to note is if you're not using a bonnet of some sort and your hair is on the pillow, I think it's really important to use a silk pillowcase. Now, my pillow is from Sleep & Go. I've talked about it. It's the Omnia pillow. I'm a side sleeper. I absolutely love this. It also helps to keep those wrinkles at bay because my face is not squished into the pillow. But I love their pillowcases as well. They are silk, and the newest launch that they just did, this is really interesting. It is actually called the Hyaluron pillow case. And what that means is it's infused with hyaluronic acid
So how cool is that? And we know that hyaluronic acid is great at moisturizing the face and can definitely be helpful for the hair as well. But that is something that I do use, and it is silk. So not only is this going to help with the hair, but to keep it moist and hydrated, but it's also going to help the face if you are a side sleeper. So something to keep in mind.
So I hope that this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming videos. Until next time.